let's talk about it. Because I was just making a video where I was responding to somebody telling me that this is not every black person's reality. And when foundational black people get online and they pick on me and they say that I'm going to be deported back to Jamaica because my dad shouldn't have brought me here. I have all these receipts on my page. So if you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, go to my TikTok. Look down there, you're going to see all of them telling me that Trump is going to deport me. This is when I had the revelation that, oh, I'm not black. Oh, like, damn, nobody ever said it to me, but I get it. I get it now. But I get that you don't think I belong here, right? And there was assumptions made about me, my father bringing me here, as if you don't know if me and my father are close. You don't know if he's alive. You don't know what he gave to me. You don't know anything. You don't know what he taught me about my culture. You simply just don't know anything. You don't know my mother. You don't know what experience she had. And if I could just tell you briefly the experience, she had the experience of a black, foundational black woman. That was her experience in America. Not completely, because she was never accepted because she's different. Because she's different, she's always getting picked on the job. She's always suffering. She can never be a manager because it takes for y'all to know each other. And that goes into my point. You guys, foundational black people, are so fucking spoiled and selfish. And I don't give a fuck who wants to hear it or who agrees with it or whatever. This is what I mean when I say, if I had the opportunities that some of you guys had, or the support that some of you guys had, I wouldn't be in my position right now. And you guys are projecting. This is why you think I'm suffering because I might be on drugs or I fuck with this nigga. Well, that happened to me in my past. I'm not fucking with no niggas now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you're projecting. It's like when a homeless person asks you for money. Say, I'm not going to give it to them because they're probably going to smoke it up or they're going to spend my money after you gave it to them on something that I don't want them to. You guys, foundational black people, have access to family. Since you guys are foundational, y'all have cousins here, grandparents that you can drop your kids with. You have each other. You feel what I'm saying? You guys recognize each other and recognize when you guys are, black Americans. So there's an automatic, like, I see you, I know you, I can fit in with you, we can be friends. I don't have that privilege. I don't have that. You can see by my features. Every time I come on camera, somebody in the comment section says, what are you, Jamaican? Because I can tell you're not American. So all of you can tell I'm not. And it's not worked in my favor since I've been here because you guys are prejudiced against any other black group or community that is not American. So you have cousins, you have all the support. Do you know what I would do? What I would kill? I would kill to have a fucking support system here in America. Yes, I have family. You guys are going to hear me say I have 6 sisters. I don't talk to them. You know why? Because they do the same shit to me that y'all are doing, trying to silence me, trying to change the subject, not supporting me, sabotaging me, having me be the only one who's offering up help, but they're not offering. So it doesn't matter if I have bodies here, which you can relate to. It doesn't matter if I have bodies here. They're not going to help me the same way that I help them. That is the reality. You know how it feels to keep asking people for help and them being able to say, she always need help. You can't ask. You can't ask. But I see that a lot of you can ask endlessly. A lot of black people can ask endlessly. You can ask your grandmother to watch your kids endlessly and they will do it. You can ask for things that you're not taking advantage of. All you're doing is staying stagnant when you have the help. This is the shit that's mind-boggling to me. And maybe I don't understand the nuances of what you got going on, but then that wouldn't take away from the conversation that I'm having. If we have the same struggles, then we have the same struggles. But from my vantage point, y'all niggas are buying J's, getting your nails done, paying me and hairstylists $300 for your hair, and what else? Lashes for $150, and keeping up with the trends, and having a car note. All of y'all are driving fucking Challengers. What's the other car, mama? The fucking not the Charger, the Camaro. I don't know, the black cars. All of y'all are driving the cars and having the high insurance because all of y'all are young. I don't understand how you're doing it. But I think you're doing it because you have support. And this is why I say the black community can be doing more than what they're doing. You're just not putting your money in the right places. I am putting all of my resources back into my family, and I'm still not making shit. I'm still It's so hard to get ahead, and I'm doing everything in my power. Maybe I could be doing more. I'm not even gonna lie. As far as like putting myself out there, as far as like businesses and like getting word on the street and all that. But here's the thing, I'm autistic. I'm socially deficit. It gives me anxiety to just be around people. It's not talked about enough. And this is why I say a lot of people in the Black community are on the spectrum, to me, from what I see, from my observation. I am 100% socially deficit. And in order to survive in the Black community, you have to be in everybody's face. You have to be a follower. You have to fake laugh. You have to be able to talk about nothing. You have to be able to relate. You have to be foundational, because all of y'all can see that I'm not, and you're going to try to test me to see what I'm going to say here and bully me if I don't say the right thing. And it takes a lot of effort for me to even be an entrepreneur and sell things to you guys, because you don't want to buy it unless I'm foundational or I present myself in a certain way based on the demographic of the people that I'm around. Okay, these are the nuances that nobody wants to talk about. It's not just that I'm lazy. I'm far from lazy, but there's a lot of things that are holding me back. A lot of things. A lot of people, so if I told you that in conversation, sometimes when we're talking and y'all want to be like, yes, girl, and you want to keep going back and forth with this small talk, and I don't know how to do it, which is a trait of autism, not being able to do small talk, which is when I say the things that I found out about autism have been life-changing to help me to understand myself. That doesn't mean that I have cracked the code of small talk. I've been practicing how to do small talk my entire life, and I can't do it. One thing I know about the Black community is they love a good small talk. They love to stand in huddles and talk about nothing. And this is what sells. In business, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're selling. You have to sell yourself. Everybody who's done business knows that. I can't sell myself for shit. This is who I am. The reason that you guys are attracted to my page is because I'm yelling and I'm venting. This is the only way y'all have ever listened to me in this community. Y'all do not listen to me being nice, me being myself, me being just happy. It has to be attached to struggle. There was literally a commenter who said, this video is nice and everything. It was a video that I uploaded where I wasn't yelling and I was being educational. This video is nice and everything, but we like it better when you yell. What kind of comment is that? Now I understand the algorithm, and I understand that this world requires you to be a Kim Clone Clown, and I've already told you that. We've already discussed that in order to go viral, you have to keep doing what you're doing. Shout out to the girl who went viral for making the video about being ugly. Now all of her videos are about being ugly. I'm neurodivergent. I can't talk about the same thing all day. When it comes to the Black community, I'm going to talk about this all day because it's my reality, and it's my life, and I've been talking about it since I've been a kid. Okay, I'm coming with another video today too. I've been talking about it since I've been a kid, and I've been being gaslit out of my experience, right? But it's a real, true experience. And the reason that Black girl can keep talking about being ugly and finding content to come up with is because it's her reality. But sometimes, if it takes too much energy out of a person, like being mad all fucking day. I have children. You think my children want to... I'm trying to be positive. I can't be yelling all day, but every time I turn on the camera, you want me to yell? This is the reality of the Black community. They don't care about truth and honesty. They care about being sold drama, being sold this and that. I am not that. I'm just giving you an examples of what it takes to thrive in the Black community. Even something as simple as wearing the right shoes while you're trying to sell to somebody matters. So I have to invest in something that I don't give a fuck about to thrive in a community that I don't want to really truly be a part of because I don't respect it. And that's what you guys don't. You want me to say, I want to succeed in the Black community and become... I don't want to become famous in the Black community, because if you ever heard me say this, Black people will lift you up to tear you down. I'm even nervous of you guys to even figure out who I am, because you guys will try to dox me if you don't like what I say. You will rip me to fucking shreds if you don't like what I say, and I'm not saying nothing wrong. When you sitting behind a fucking screen, it's so easy to type something and say, why don't you just, I saw this, and why don't you just, You don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you just stop commenting under my stuff if you don't know what I'm talking about? If you're not here to help me push, if you're not here to relate and try to learn and understand, if it offends you when I talk about my point of view and you don't share the same point of view, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But this is my reality, and I'm not going to stop speaking about it. I'm not sitting on here begging you for money. I'm not sitting on here doing anything. I'm sitting here trying to educate you. I'm sitting here speaking my truth. And apparently there's a lot of people who understand my truth, so I'm not going to stop speaking my truth. If you care to listen, if you care to ask questions, if you care to share, do that. If there's nothing else outside of that you care to do, uplift me, send money. Maybe I will post my Cash App. Send me money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, help the cause, help me. Then there's nothing we have to talk about if it's nothing of that nature. I'm not here to speak for the entire Black community, and that's what I've been telling you. We are not a monolith. So if I'm going through something and it's not your reality, what the fuck does it have to do with you?